Well, here we are getting ready to get your cabinets going for unit number 7 out at Splot. It's a lovely day out here, actually, it is. And I thought in addition to sending you the drawings, I would take you over to unit 12, which has the same Butternut floor plan, I believe it's Butternut, as yours, and kind of walk you through and show you what the standard package is. We're looking here at your lovely kitchen. We just got done installing. There's a couple things to be wrapped up. There's some doors to hang over here and little whatnots to get done. But it'll leave you an idea of the layout so we can kind of walk through what you should expect. And they have only made one change to this plan, and Splot is giving you guys, the homeowners, a pretty wide latitude to make changes if you want. So I can let you know some of the things that other people have done and give you options, and you can decide to go with the standard package, or if you want, you can decide to change some things. So here we go. The first thing is the refrigerator wall. There is no refrigerator or stove in yet, but you can see, I'll kind of take you over here. Once you get on this wall, because of its length, in order to get the plans originally called for a single, like a 32-inch wide refrigerator here. Most people are opting for a space for a standard double refrigerator, a 36-inch wide. So in doing so, you're left with kind of some skinny cabinets here to give you enough space to get your stove in there. If you did not want the opening for a 36-inch wide refrigerator, you could have a little bit more cabinet here, boop, and a little bit smaller opening here, boop. But you would forever be living with the 32-inch refrigerator, which is not that big a deal. But when you resold it, you would have to sell it to someone who also thought a 32-inch refrigerator was not a big deal. Coming around into the corner, you get, in your upper cabinets, they just kind of come together in the corner, so you get this deal, where you have to go into the back to get your stuff, which isn't that big a deal. But on your lower cabinet, you do get a bifold door, and some cabinet storage space in here with a shelf as standard. I can also give you an option if you want the Lazy Susan, which some people do. It actually makes that noise. Waka waka. Okay. Then you get a drawer bank here, a nice bank of drawers. Your sink will go right there, on, off. Cabinet above, and your dishwasher will go in this opening here. Lovely. Now they did one thing that is not standard, and the big issue with these plans is this is a very tight, your walkway clearance here as originally set up is pretty narrow. And what a lot of people have opted to do is actually move their island down into the dining room to make this space wider, because your refrigerator is going to stick out. This wall is only 2 feet deep. It is going to stick out another 8 inches or so. Right now, if we scoot this cabinet down, you end up with like a 3-foot walkway here. If you don't, it's a bit tighter than that. So to scoot that down, some people take this bank of drawers, make it 6 inches wider, move this down 6 inches, and it makes this 6 inches smaller, which doesn't seem to be a big deal. Or what this couple did, which was kind of a good idea, they added this little pantry cabinet on the end. So normally you wouldn't get that. You would have kind of this effect here. But they added this 1 foot deep pantry cabinet. It does go into the dining room a bit. And you can see that we slid the island down 6 inches offset. Normally it would be lined up with the end of the cabinets. We slid it down because it doesn't really matter now that it's not anchored by that sight line, to give them a little more space here. So to sum that up, you have a narrower walkway here. It's down a little bit below 30 inches as standard. If you want it bigger, you can either make this bank of drawers bigger and scoot the island down. Some people have also taken on the end of this cabinet that normally, that's not there, your dishwasher just ends, and they'll put a little bookcase that faces out this way right on the end, and in doing so lets us slide this down to match. So you can either leave it the way it is, or if you want more space here, you can make this wider, or you can add a bookcase on there, and I can give you pricing for that. Or if you want to copy what these people did, you can add this pantry cabinet, which does go into the dining room a bit, but because it is only a foot deep, it doesn't stick out as deep as the rest of the cabinets, and kind of a nice little feature. Onward to your downstairs bathroom. There it is. Kind of tucked in the corner. You just get a basic little cabinet here. And it's got just storage underneath, and your sink will go right there, of course. And onward and upward. We'll just fast forward this video up the stairs. Okay, into the master bathroom. You get a long cabinet here on this side of the wall, and the sink is offset to the side. So sink section, and then you get some doors and drawers here. And all the cabinets have the full extension side mount drawer guides. And they are also all plywood interior. Pretty nice stuff actually they're using here. Then on the other side of this wall, next to the toilet, you have another sink and another just plain cabinet. Then, I think that is all that comes standard in this house. And I will have to put some thought into other changes and upgrades that people have done. A few people have taken their cabinets and instead of having the space on top, have pushed their cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. Some people think that maybe space is a little limited, but you do have a good amount of storage in the kitchen. But some people just hate that little gap there. So that's an option that you can raise these up taller. Someone else has taken and where these doors are missing, actually it's these people. Those doors are missing because we have sent them off to the glass shop. They're going to put 2 doors with glass on them there so they can put some things in a little accent cabinet. I'm trying to think what else. You can also, you can add additional drawers if you would like. Some people have taken their, this is not a standard island. A standard island, you'll get 2 big wide drawers on top and you'll get 4 doors below. But I think on this one they have opted to add a recycling pull-out. Oh, actually, yeah, this whole thing pulls out. So they've added a pull-out recycling center on this side, and we just made the cabinet symmetrical. So you've got a corresponding section over here. Getting a little Blair Witch Project here with the camera shaking. Sorry about that. So this again is an upgrade that they did. Your standard island would look like the one in the drawings that I sent you. And what we could probably do is we should look through this video, then we should talk on the phone and talk about any upgrades that you would like and go over kind of cabinet by cabinet to see if there's any changes you want to make. And we also don't have the cabinet hardware on yet. We have a selection of knobs and pulls that you can choose from. I'll send you a picture of that to put on your cabinets so you can open your doors. And other than that, I think that's about all. So I'll send this off to you, and we should chat to get this going. We should probably have decisions made within the next week or so. So you get your cabinets installed when your house is ready. And I'll be in touch.